Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Roguary. We need to change around some of our current game stuff as we just beat Heroes of Hammer Watch. We need to move over onto Monster Train and unlock Oh, I forgot I was going to change one thing on the overlay. Keep on meaning to do that. I'll have to set it up later. I was going to do like a attempts for stream, like earns for stream and trophies for stream, and then like a global one. Good to see you, Ghidorah. Welcome, welcome. Whew. Good to see you all, though. For those that don't know, if you're stopping in for the first time on YouTube or Twitch, this is our attempt to beat every single roguelike that I own or the chat throws at me. It's been a while since I've actually put the timer up, so I'm having a moment being like, wait, how do I do this again? I do know, it's just, it's been a minute. Hold up. Huh. Well, that's no good. It's not working. Like, it's just not showing. Whether I turn it on or off. So it might be that that website is broken, because I'm using a browser capture for it. Give me 1 second. It's been a while, so maybe that is what's going on. Huh. Well, shoot. Yeah, I think that... I don't think it exists anymore. Awkward. Okay, give me 1 moment. I'm just gonna fix this. Small delay here. As apparently while we've been gone, that broke. Not on my end, just the entire website broke. At least we got that going. Okay, I do have other options, and I am getting into them right now, obviously. Okay. No. Sorry, I'm just trying to find, like, a new good spot for that one in a way. There we go. Looks like that's okay. That should work. And then I just need to go ahead and set it up this way. There we are. So we have our next game. It is Scourgebringer. If someone locks it in the next 5 minutes, or if I somehow win or lose all of my attempts in that time. And then that'll repeat. Whew. Heck of a start. What do? Alright, we're going to jump on into Monster Train 2. Thank you to Mercurio and everyone else who wanted to see this for their patience. I have to actually reload this. It's doing a weird thing. It is showing the Windows taskbar on the bottom. I would prefer it not to do. Okay, there we go. So let's start a run. Who are we gonna start a run with? I don't know. Who do we even have unlocked? Oh, right, they put out DLC pretty recently. I'll have to look at that later. I might just do random. Why not? Yo! Good to see you, Comet. Thank you for the 91 months. Really appreciate it.
Comet_ just subscribed.
I'm gonna go with the Life Mother still. Let's just go with both those. Hopefully everyone's having a good time. I just got back from a 1-day overnight camping trip, like 2 days. 1 evening. And I mean, 2 days. I like got there at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, left at 2. Doing okay enough. I feel ya. Luna Coven and Pyreborn. I don't remember all of those, exactly what they do, but we'll figure it out. The Moonipulate. Okay, I remember the moon phases thing. It's been a little while since we've played this, and I might act like a little bit concussed. I've had a lot going on. I don't know if you saw enough of this to see the moon stuff. It's interesting. Hey, Arzu, good to see you. It's basically like they're active only during certain phases of the moon, or they'll get bonuses when you change moon phases, that kind of thing. See how it goes. Alright, so we've got Moon Cycle. See, so there we go. So whenever it changes a phase, then you get this. Or whenever it's on a full moon, we have plus 20 magic power. I'm gonna go with Oh, actually, I feel like Pyreborn are also, like very magic focused. So as much as I tend to like doing more of the like adding attack and health to units, this one probably is the better choice. Hey Kendricks, good to see you. So I actually... Oh no, it's got volume. Here, let me fix that. We had to change around one thing in particular. There, now that won't pop up again. That was just the game ticking over for our next game. Although, wait, it's not... Oh, it refreshed the whole thing. Why did it do that? Okay, I got it. One moment. There we are. Now that should reset properly. I'll pay attention. Yeah, I feel like with the magic power and conduit stuff, maybe I like the conduit lunar echo thing. It might just be that we want to do that because of Pyreborn. Getting the random spells. It's not normally the way that I play, but yeah, fair enough. You know, that seems like a good idea. Yeah, things like Lunar Echo are strong. I'm not... I feel like spells were not my favorite thing in the last game. Like, I wasn't... It's not that they were not necessarily powerful. They didn't seem as powerful as sometimes what you could do with units, in my mind. And then in this one, they nerfed the fuck out of magic. Like, magic is super nerfed in this game compared to the last one. So I'm like, I do remember that. So I'm really... I don't love the idea of doing really heavy magic, because magic is just unbelievably bad in this one. At least in comparison to what it was before. Like, it's a joke. It's really tragic. I think I might just take the 3. Some interesting problems here. think I like... That's fine. The big question is, do I want to kill Collector or, like, the Acolyte? It's like, that's great. Leave that at 13. Alright, let's get stupid, stupid greedy. That's real greedy. We're gonna go with it. Minus 26. Oh, right. Forgot you were leaving for a second. I'm like, oh no, what's going on? I could meddler to get this back to New Moon. It's almost certainly correct. Yeah, so now that dies. We can then heal... Oh, I should have healed first, right? Dang. Time to lock Monster Train 2 again. People can. I allow it. Oops. Yeah, that was a bad move. Oh well. So we're on full moon, so we could heal this one up a bunch. And I mean, I could deal a fair bit of damage here if I want. I think that's fair. Do that Pyre Gel. Oh, right. Ooh, and I can't manipulate right now. Dang. Well, it's still free. Oh, it's also dead. So that would, you know, that's an important thing to note. I'm gonna have a hard time thinking today. So I have a lot going on. So I've definitely been feeling like I'm a little concussed. This one's interesting with that Lunar Echo to get another card back, like as an ephemeral copy. Because it's essentially... It's a way to go free, or maybe better than free. This does similar. Mercurio, thank you for that resub. It just decided not to have any sound there? Weird. I'll have to fix that later. We've had so many weird little issues. It's wonderful to have you back, Mercurio. Or, well, be back and see you. I have not yet trained a monster. This is our very first run. We're like 2 minutes in, kind of thing. Other than I've had a bunch of weird tech problems because I haven't streamed in a month. Yeah, a little bit of an exaggeration. It's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks. I don't even know how long. Anyway, been going through it. Not the weird tech issues. Yes, the weird tech issues. God, these ones are both really similar in what they're going to be able to do here. I'm going to go with the Bloody Moon. Oh, I remember, right, I remember the Dragon's Horde thing. That was fun. That's really cool on our full moon phases. I think I can justify a flicker. I could see skipping those two. Let's look at this and then see what we have as options, because we can go back without doing anything and come back in. I do like having like a big chunky front line somewhere. Is the timer alarm sound still working? I muted that. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what happened. There we go. I figured out two things. I figured out why the Twitch alert was also muted. It muted the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Now it should be fixed. Oh, have fun speed dating, Mercurio. Have a good night. Sorry you miss out on this one. No worries, you'll check the VOD. Well, I hope you have a good night. We could do the Pyrogel gets doubled, but... Also, I really like that they updated this in this game for the second one. I didn't know that they did that. Because, like, the first one, they would just be grayed out, and you wouldn't necessarily know why. I mean, it's not hard to figure out, but it's good that they have that as a tooltip now. That's smart. There, I'm gonna do that. I just think we have a lot of spells. We can slow it down just a little bit. Dangerous flagellants attempt to ascend to your pyre. Fortunately, can be your own worst enemy. Right. Chance our units. Draw -1. I do like the money, though. I do love my money. What can I say? That was a great deployment phase for us. That dies. This goes up health, so we're good. Don't love... We just have, like, all units, but... Because I'd really like to shoot something in the back there. Could go ahead and do this. I think that's reasonable. Why are you making those sounds like that? Don't know. I mean, actually, I do remember now. These are the flagellants, so I guess that makes sense. But no. But also, just no. I don't even want to hit him again. This makes me feel bad. Gross. Well, this is awkward. Can't quite get there. I think we're good now, though. Be very surprised if we're not. And yeah. So Moon Pixie helps us if we have a bunch of units on a floor. We can give them all conduits. We get like a bunch of magic power there. Silver Strike is cool. I'm honestly kind of on the skip train though. Lava Flow is interesting. Because we do have all of the zero cost spells that the Moon Folk give, Luna Coven. And then we have the oh god, what is that? Like the double cast on the 1/2. So that one's interesting. And it being consumed, it's not like taking up a bunch of spots in our deck. I think that's fine. Okay, so we almost 100% need Emberstone on the Bloody Moon. Holdover is wildly cool for a bunch of things. That's a great shop for us, I would say. Now with the extra information, let's check out our other stuff. Mound of Rings resting on a cloud. The wings looks to have been clipped off as punishment. Let's search deeper. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to feel like we're taking a lot of risks here. Let's just take the wings. And I'm thinking they're actually... Why not eligible? Wait. That's where I wanted it. That sucks. Yeah, I was thinking I'd put it on the snotty whelp so we could use its ability anywhere. Oh, because it already has an ability, though. It can't have two abilities. Okay, that makes sense. Like, why isn't that one eligible? Right. Well, we can move our front line around. Yeah, I just realized. I wasn't thinking about, like, oh, they can't have two abilities. I don't think it's ever come up for me before, so I wasn't thinking about it. It might have said somewhere in a tutorial or something somewhere, and I just forget. Ooh, interesting. I could gold tooth. It does mean that I want to spend a little less here, but I think I just slam all of these. I feel like I have to. Or at least, definitely this. Definitely keep stone. And I think I put it here. The option to, like, get 11 damage or 11 heal every turn, just always, seems so good. I could duplicate it. I think we have to leave that for later. Keep a little bit of gold. Seems pretty good. I don't think we just do that. Like, that seems fine. I guess. Just pick it for one. Flicker? Nope. Man, dealing damage to everything here would have been so sick. I think we manipulate so this goes back to New Moon and this gets bigger. I like that I can just flight and reset that. That's pretty sick. I think we do it. No, I like our big guy in front, thank you. That was nice of them to try, but... Unfortunately, that's just gonna die. There's not much I can do about it. Although, why is this not taking any damage? Because this hits for 4. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm a dummy. It's not 4 health. It's 5 health. That makes sense. Hi. Aw, what a good boy. Everyone beware, we have... Why is this not working? Nothing's working anymore. The boy. Spam your kitties if you've got them. Oh, good kitty. That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you see?
The boy.
Hey, boy. Ugh. We have too many units. I really need to get rid of something. Okay, thank you for licking my face. That's something. So yeah, let's actually... I'm gonna manipulate, which allows me to do more damage with this. And I kind of want to just kill the back one. It's not super exciting, but I think it's okay. And then we shift back to New Moons. This gets bigger. Okay, let's do it that way. And then this will go back to Full Moon for when this comes down. Perfect. Yo! S. Kennedy! Thank you for the 23 months. Very kind of you.
Saw you coming.
Hopefully you're doing okay.
Subscribed.
Okay, it shifts our guys around, but I don't like that, so I'm gonna just decide no. Then we'll manipulate. And murder this, and we're good. Sure, whatever. Soldier of Fortune is really neat, and we do have Avarice. We do also have that multi-strike as well on the one character. Tidal turning's interesting, but God, Duskmantle does make for some extremely chunky frontliners. Some really interesting stuff here for sure. We need equipment to get certain unlocks. Like our last faction, clan. Our last clan is locked behind us doing equipments, I believe. I haven't been doing them as much. So we could Duskmantle. Alright, I'm gonna try that. We really don't want more units. We already talked about that. I think that we want more draw. We've got a lot of extra energy right now. Heaven's Light would help us play down more units, so that's also an option for sure. I think I'd rather just play more spells and remove the units, though. Because we've got a lot of really units right now. Yeah, we're definitely going this way. I need the money. Reducing Shade Guard would be really nice. I think I'm okay with that. It really sucks because I actually think I need to have 100 coin for our one gold tooth to really do stuff, but I could really use to get rid of another Spear Steward. Because we've had multiple turns where we have only units in our hand, and that's bad, 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 bad news for us. Like, there's nowhere to put them. So I'm going to set it up that way. And for our duplicate, I'm kind of thinking we just do another Witch Weave. Like, this Witch Weave is pretty disgusting. I kind of feel good about that, especially with those incant Conduit 6 now that we have on our champion. Like, that makes a really good floor for that. Yeah, the problem is, like, this is... We're kind of okay against this because of our spells, but then we're bad against this because of our spells. like really bad against this on our spells. This is the kind of thing that I really don't like the spells for in this one. Like, there's too many enemy units within cants that are like wildly rough to deal with. This is the final boss. I'm gonna try. Could be a very bad idea. And then, of course, our problem is anything that we play now just basically dies. Could put down the jelly sneeze and just start getting rid of this. Honestly, don't think that's the worst idea. Should have played this first so we dealt the extra damage there. Oh, that was extra dumb. Ugh. Oh. You know what? We've got the undo. Give me a second here. I knew exactly what I did immediately wrong, so let's fix it. There we go. Well, we have some issues. How much is this hitting for again? 60? Okay, so that's not the end of the world. So I actually think that we go kill this, fire starter, witch weave. This floor then kind of fucking sucks. I think we can deal. Because we're almost through some of these also. Oh, right. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Of course, I could also just use it to kill one of these. We have options, for sure. I think that makes a lot of sense to do it that way. And yeah, I also kind of think just kill that, then these are vulnerable next turn. This thing's gonna hit us once. That's okay. I think I might just spell chain through 2 of those. I need that dead. I'm mostly doing that for the unlock. I think there's a better thing to do with the fire starters, but that's alright. I'll make it work. And like, I really need this to die. So like, we're gonna kill off some of these. But let's make sure that's dead. Oh, does that last? Oh, I thought that it went away if we hit it through that eventually, but no, it doesn't, right? Gross. That is certainly a problem. Like, I guess. Dang. I don't know that I want to change the phase, because I actually need this thing to gain its health, I think. So I'm going to wait. I suppose I could have immediately used its ability, but that's alright. Hey, missing. We are in our training arc, yes. Well, this is gonna be real bad for the corruption, but what do you do? I just realized that I think that the last hit actually made us do a lot less damage because we put the corruption too high, but let me just check. I'm just thinking about this again for a second. Yeah, it definitely did. Here's the thing. Oh, actually... Wait, what? Oh, does it can't... Wait, no. What? Oh, to all units. Okay, okay, okay. I thought that it was doing it for everything that we did. Also, that's... God, that sucks. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, got you. I thought it said can't work across all floors, and I was like, maybe it does. Huh. No, okay. I can keep this alive? I don't know how much that's helping me versus just killing this. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's same damage either way. Bad news. Yeah, one in can't just murders a deck like this. It's wild. God, no fun to be had here. I guess we're dead, huh? Like, I don't think we can live. Yeah. Wow. My, continued contempt for, spells is justified. I think there's just way too many units that absolutely dumpster any deck that actually tries to do spell stuff. I've had it happen a lot when we were playing this before. I remember being really annoyed by that. And just being like, okay, I guess it's units only. Which is funny, because I actually tend to like the unit decks more anyway. And I always felt like they were stronger in the first game. So it was like, why did they nerf them into the fucking ground in this one? Like, they made it so bad. It felt weird that they decided to, like, make it extra awful when I already felt like it wasn't that good. This game's still a ton of fun. I love this game. It's just, that part always confused me about the balance. Alright, we're doing new randoms. We've got Banished and Luna Covens. So Banished is kind of the starter deck, first ones that you have. And they do, like, all this Artificer Valor stuff. So lots of equipment, lots of Valor. So you're getting, like, attacks per stack when it's the front unit. This is one of these game series you feel like you should enjoy so much more than you do, but you still definitely had some fun with it. I think the first game's fantastic. I really, really like that. And I like this one a lot, too. Although I think some of the things they added were unnecessary. Story. The story is really bad in this. Just really, really, really terrible. But, like, the music is amazing. The aesthetic is really nice. And I think that they nailed it with a lot of the new mechanics and like clans and things. In a lot of ways, it feels like Monster Train again with like new clans to play with. But that's cool because I liked Monster Train 1 a lot. I am a sucker for permanent, for sure. I don't know how much shifting I can do. I don't really have anything that shifts yet, right? Like... I mean, these... Yes. Yes, kind of. Yeah. I guess. A little bit. That being said, I mean, I just like a permanent upgrade. Would you like this thing that does nothing until you get other things that you don't know if you'll get? Or something that's immediately really good? I'll take the immediately... Well, okay. I guess we don't actually have consume either, but yeah, I'll still take it. Wait, I'm wrong. That's not immediately good, but this thing is very strong from the first game. Also, I didn't remove an attempt because we actually had 6 attempts because we've had so many resubs because I've been away for a little while. Quasimorph. Reminds you of Slay the Spire? Or, no, SOTS. Sword of the Stars? Sword of the Stars, the Pit, I'm guessing? Is that what it is? 5 is the most I can show on the UI. I have some UI upgrades to do. I need to do some changes on it. Just on, like, you know, you slowly learn things as you start out any kind of show on Twitch or whatever. Like, you immediately learn some lessons and go like, oh, I'd like this too. So there's a few things that I want to add to it and like move things around. But I just haven't had a chance to. I've had a rough couple weeks. God, it's not even a couple weeks. It's been like a week. Actually not even a week. Whatever. I've had a rough little while. It's only actually been a few days. It's felt like forever. Although realistically I've had a rough time for months because dealing with the lead up to the end was tough. Hey Sponge, good to see you. The problem with doing like golden pickle hearts is if I did that, what the fuck does that mean? Like, it doesn't mean anything unless you already are here and know what it means. It's much easier where I'll just do like a pickle heart and then have like a little counter next to it. That's easy enough. Much better, much simpler. Stacking hearts on top of each other could work where you like have a double stacked heart makes more sense than a gold one, I think. But I think that a counter is just like no reason to get super fancy. I think it's just best to just have a heart and put a counter next to it. Like heart, X, and then a number. Like that seems fine. Simple's generally the best. People aren't going to mind however I choose. I'll mind. I do. I like having good production on my stream. It's important to me. Like, there is a real thing where I think that a lot of the fun and the reason why I do this still, because, like, it's not like I really... This is a hobby. I wish I could make money at it again at some point, but, like, realistically, it's probably never going to happen. And, I make a little bit, but very little. Certainly not to justify the time I spend on it. The part that's fun is the creative side of it, right? Like actually enjoying building something that's worthwhile. And so it's a creative endeavor, so I want it to be good. If I just came on and just streamed to, like, no production value whatsoever, that'd be really easy, and I could certainly do it. And I don't even know that it would change my viewership at all, but it would make... It's not what I want to do. It's not what I find compelling about doing this after, like, 15 years of doing it. Whatever, 12 years, something. An ungodly amount of time. Okay, sorry, we got distracted. Yeah, here's the problem. I mean, I guess that we get attack per stack. Like, our champion does no damage with Titan skin. That's a little scary. Although, I think we can actually manage it. I think it's okay. Get custom hearts with green shirts on them, change the shirt depending on the count. That is a hilarious way to do it, and I almost want to do that. That's very fucking funny. God, I'm almost for that. That's so stupid that yes. Like, stupid in a good way. That's stupid in a fantastic way. Like, not an insult. I could Velcro. I could get Velcro on a shirt. Just slap it on. Oh, damn. Some Velcro patches would be really, really funny. Okay, sorry, one sec, just a moment. Just hold up. I actually need... Or here, no, I've got a better spot for the notes. That is no joke. There's actually things that I want to do with that now. That's a really good idea. I'm not necessarily going to do the... exactly what you're saying or for this, but that's... That is such a very, very funny way to show anything on stream that, like, I have a ton of ideas already floating around for, like, oh god, yeah, like custom shirts or Velcro patches or something. Doing it on the glasses would be good too. Like, there's ideas for that. I could use that for some charity streams and things. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you so much, Draconos and everyone. That's a really good idea. Everyone brainstormed something very, very funny. Even just felt instead of Velcro. Well, I mean, like, the patch would have to be Velcro is what I mean. Oh, right. Fuck. God damn it. God damn it. Would this bounce them back and forth? I wonder. This is mostly I'm doing it out of curiosity now. It didn't actually show it. I think it did. Dang. Can't get that one. I love that now I don't have those, what are they called? Witch weaves? Dang. That sucks. Oh, I guess... Hold up. Right. Haha. That works. Sure. Get a tiny bit of extra damage that way. This was a very painful first fight here. Oh, right, that does advance it. Oh, duh. I don't want to do that. I'm like, oh, I should give it extra damage in the back. No, that's not how that works. That is, in fact, not at all how that works. It's okay. We got a lot of extra money. And we get a bunch of permanent upgrades on our champions, so we're just, like, revving the engine. Yeah, felt boards from preschool. Exactly, yeah. I don't want any of these. Could have maybe done the manipulate. Interesting. I don't think I want Luna Coven units. But I think I'd rather Merchant of Steel. We're gonna go this way. The Sword Maiden's interesting. Firebrand is cool. We've got a little bit of healing with the Witch Weave, but it's also a very little bit of healing. I think I'll Sword Maiden. Again, I feel like Witch Weave and Holdover on it is just too hard to pass up. And then we can remove other ones later. I'm thinking double stack Selfless Sacrifice is pretty damn good. 4 damage sealed is, it's pretty good. That's spicy. We also have the chance of it not consuming, which is good. I think I like that too much. This is a costly shop, but we got good stuff. I like my money. I'm an idiot. What can I say? Okay. So when it says triggers when an equipment is attached to any unit, it means any unit on that floor. Which is interesting. The reason why I thought it wouldn't work that way, they kind of fucked this up actually. Because if you remember the last run, there was that Kel whatever, and it says to all of your... Oh, I guess it says to all. I guess all instead of any. That feels weird, though. It feels like I don't know. Because normally things are limited to this floor, right? And that one did it to everything. So it was weird that it didn't, like, have, like, an extra tooltip or something that's like, this is all floors. Like, I don't... There was something about that that just felt wrong. Whatever. It's okay. Plink. Oh! No. Okay, so triggers... So it triggers the shift, so it doesn't actually move it, it just triggers the shit. Okay. I see. That's a... Oh, wow, that's such a big difference from what I was realizing was going on. Okay. I see. Huh. It triggers the shift, but it doesn't move it. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. No, because that's going to be a bunch of damage up at the top, right? Yeah. I think we need to hit that instead. Lock in next game with Insurmountable. Got you. Oop, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry about that. Thank you, BS Ben. How you doing? Good to see you. Alright, Insurmountable is our next game for when we get to that. I don't know if we'll get to it tonight. This game's fairly long. We're not going to be spending a ton of time on this one, though. It's not going to be like a week like a lot of them have been. I think we might just do this. I should be good at insurmountable. I'm outdoorsy. I'm also terrified of heights, which is a very funny combination. I like the 8 Valor. Man. Get the feeling that we're just dead here already, which is certainly possible. Sorry, I forgot about the one that's holdover. Sure. Yep. Wow, that was terrible of me. I got a really bad run on that one. Ugh. Well, we have a lot of things that we haven't unlocked. So that's always part of it. I talk about that a lot with these kinds of games, that I'd prefer that there was like an unlock button so you could just pick everything that you want right at the start. Huh. Same thing again, huh? Although, very different. Yep, I'm done with tutorial, give me the game please button. There's so many times in like Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire type games where when you don't know all the cards, you'll be like, oh, this is like a cool poison card. Like this will like deal a bunch of damage when poison or corruption or whatever procs. I'll probably find more poison cards. And then you grab it and you're like, man, I never saw another poison card. Are there not that many? I don't know. Maybe I just got unlucky. And then you finish the run and it's like, you've unlocked 5 cards. And it's 5 poison cards that would have all made your run perfectly fine. And you're like, ah, oh, I was playing the deck that just doesn't exist yet. I see. Got you. Okay. I understand what's happening now. We just didn't have any of the things that you need for that. All of the engine just wasn't there. And it feels so bad. And it's really good for people that, like, if you don't have a ton of experience with card games, if you're looking to, like, limit your focus and stuff, that it's a fine way to do a tutorial in a lot of ways. It has some downsides. There's a lot of upsides too, but it's nice for somebody that, like me, where I'm like, I can figure out card games, it's fine. I just want to have all of the stuff right away. I don't want to have to sit here and slowly get drip fed it. I just want to have all of it. Interesting. Sure, we have the deal 10 to everything spell, so I feel like that's a little more reasonable this time. Oh, right. We don't have the winged things this time. Ugh. Right. Gross. That's unfortunate. Gross. I think I do it here. I shouldn't have put that there. What was it? I don't think it actually matters, though, I guess, right? Yeah, I mean, I'm just losing it for no reason. Where's our deal 10 damage to everything on a floor thing? There it is! And we still have another one. Yep, they're both right on the bottom. Perfect. Just where I needed them. Whew. Excellent. Glad it worked out that way. Ugh. Well, this one's not getting off the ground. This is going to be a tough one. I mean, I feel like the Moon Ritual Just Cause combo that we have going here is incredibly tragic. Just a really, really bad random starting deck. Like, truly miserable. It's an incredible non-bow. Nothing works together. The only thing we have that deals damage is this. And that's really, really hard to play. Like, everything that we have does not work together. We have a miserable starting deck. Oh boy. Oh, hi buddy, you're back, huh? Oh, bud. Oh, no, don't roll on the keyboard. That's a good boy. You would not believe how spoiled he's been in the last little while, by the way. Thanks, by the way, everybody, for being here and for being really patient with me. I know that we haven't been streaming much recently, but... Like I said, it's been a time. We really need the magic stuff. We need it so bad. I so desperately need, like... remove something? Add some damage to something? Like, I don't know. I need anything. I feel like Freeze Stone is almost 100% necessary on that storm. I don't hate all the equipment, but like that thing is just not what we want to be doing yet. How stupid am I? Very? Killed us last time. Let's be very stupid again. Well, that's interesting. They deal us 2 damage. Actually... Yeah, wait, what am I thinking? Hold up. So... Does that count as it moving? It does. Okay. Thinking that we get another storm here. God, really awkward timing on the moon, though. Yikes, what a turn. I think that this starting deck was just our worst enemy. That's so bad. So bad. Oh, no. What am I thinking? For some reason, I thought I still had 2. No. Yeah, this is still better. Ugh. This time we don't die. Or do... No, we do. Never mind, because of the spikes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that, I don't think there was any way for us to really get out of that one. That was a hilariously bad starting deck of just pure non-bow. Every bad thing that could have happened there did. I remember having a lot of fun with Under Legion, and I don't remember why. Yeah, the starting deck for that run was unbelievable trash, huh? Like, that was bad. That was so tragic. Having a bunch of conduits and, like, 0 damage was just... super good. Not at all what I wanted. Put it that way. Oh, I kind of remember the propagate thing. How does this work again? Right, okay. And then the rally was whenever something friendly is put on the floor. Got you. I'm gonna try for the permanent buffs again. God, I don't remember this. I don't remember so many of, like, the way the decks work in this. I haven't played it a lot, and it's been a while since we played it. I'm the idiot that always takes the trials, so that's probably good. I really should probably just stop doing random second clan, because I feel like Moon Ritual, you have to have other things going with it. We just don't. We keep not having anything. I keep not doing it. I mean, we do have the gravities. We did last time we had the other damage, but boy. Like, the other one was... Part of the problem was that it cost 3, so how often are we even going to be able to use it? We really need to get the Witch Weave. Just much, much better as a starter, unless you're getting, like, a specific kind of deck. Gross. Well... see what we can do. I mean, I don't know, I guess. Sure, why not? Right, okay. And I could Gooey Flask, and then it's just gonna hit us for 2. Honestly, I'd probably just take the damage. And not give a shit. Because it gives me permanent rally. And that just seems better. God, got all Moon Rituals, no way to kill that again. Unfortunate. Barely even hitting this. Oh, come on. Where's our damage? Where's our, like, 1 damage card? That is very tragic. Ugh. These Moon Ritual decks are real bad pair-ups for what we're trying to do. It's too expensive is the problem. I'm gonna skip it for now. That is something that actually counts for our conduit. It does work. Bloody Moon might be better. Being able to actually damage a specific thing feels really important to get the back rows. I almost certainly just need to do a bunch of purges. And give Endless to something. Don't have anything that matters. Though we might be able to find something in a moment. God, I forget how the troop works. Okay, so troop gains bonus attack and health per stack. Additional troop stacks on a floor are added to any existing troop. So I think that fungi get troop. Yes, they do. Right, okay. And that's where the propagate can be really good too, which is maybe why we should have grabbed that loam coat. Oh, neat. I don't think I saw the etch before. We do have 2 consumes. It's not wholly unreasonable. I think I like the squad leader more. Since we already have the rally on our champion. Oh my god, please. Get out. No. Like, get out. As many of you as I can. In fact, I might just do another one. God, I kind of hate that, but also I kind of feel like I need it. It was such a killer in our last run. Just having turn after turn of only moon rituals was super murder. That top floor is going to be a problem. Especially when I get no damage, but that's okay. We'll make it work. See? We're fine. think we probably lose here. Oh, right, dummy. What am I thinking? That moves things. I was thinking it was still on descend. It was not. Spoiler alert. So we're going to go for something that's not Lunacoven unless I actually decide that I want to do a spell deck. Because getting those moon rituals over and over and just having like a deck full of blanks has been a little murderous on me. So it's a bad time. Let's do that. Oh my god, things that wow, these like work together, unlike all the other ones that I've been doing. Where like, we can propagate pyre gels and decays and have it work. That's, dang. Imagine, that seems pretty cool. Siphon. Oh, interesting, okay. I'm gonna go with that. This is interesting because these are both essentially an answer to having the Vengeful Shards in the deck. I think I'll go with a salve, though. I like that for the start here. It seems interesting. Dang. Don't get the damage behind. Oh, now we get it. I see. Gross. Oh my god, this deck actually just like works way better? Yeah, I agreed, Ben. I needed something like Loam Coat to make it work, which I did get immediately, but oh well. That's interesting for the room. Like, we needed like Loam Coat or Infectory right away, and then the Ember Staff would have been really good. We ended up getting that, but there's not necessarily a way to know that immediately. I think I like Infectory more. Lomco wouldn't help because it costs 2. I mean, not until we got, like, other things to make stuff cheaper, yeah. Not necessarily just expanding energy, but other stuff, like, because you can get, like, minus costs on spells and things like that, too. But, yeah, it would need some help, for sure. I kind of want this just to actually get all the unlocks. It sucks that I have to do that, but I feel like it's almost necessary a little bit. Another 2 is a problem, but I really like the Dragon's Horde stuff. It's super fun. Realistically, I should be going for, like, propagate things. Or just skipping. I think it's really fair to just skip this one, actually. And we really want to get Loamcoat on the Prickly Puffball. I think that's where we need to go. There's some good stuff there for us. Oof. We have some interesting things. Interesting, it says decreases every turn. Decreases by how much? Half? All of it? 1? I don't actually remember. See, this time I'm a lot less concerned about removing things, because we have cards that do stuff, which is nice. Kind of considering upping the squad leader just so it doesn't die immediately, but that's okay. I think we're fine with it for now. I won't always do that. I swear. Just mostly always do that. No, bud. Oh, good lord. You really wanted me to take a screenshot, I guess. You understand. I am supposed to have fun. I don't want to leave the fun switch off. You're totally correct. Didn't quite do enough anyway. Actually, yeah, this is a... Ooh, I really shouldn't have put that there. Because then it's going to go in front of the puffball, right? I should have put it behind here. I'll remember that for next time. It's okay. Awkward. Well, now we get it. Dang. Just want to look at the math here. Yeah, that doesn't do anywhere near enough. That's way more interesting. Figured this would probably kill, but... There we go. Wow, it's amazing how much better this game, or how much better we do in this game when we actually just have decks that, I don't know, work. Cards that work together. Should probably just pick my decks instead of going fully random and constantly getting screwed on the RNG. It's both interesting. I kind of like the idea of Gooey Flask for all our propagate. So I'm gonna go with that. Also interesting. I think that we could do lava armor. Because, like, loam coat would also work on bullets. Or another frontliner. And the lava armor would also work on prickly puffball. Because then it gives us some options to move things around. It gives us more propagate stuff, too. I'm going to go with that. Get the information first. Removing consume can be good or bad for this specific faction. Proliferate without consume does seem pretty cool. Oh, that's cool with our stuff too. Greed Dragon would have been neat if we got that Slay, but man, Magma Cultist with Propagate and Spells, that seems interesting. We would need like a deal 1 damage to everything though. We need like the flickers for it to be really solid. It's expensive is part of the problem too. I'm gonna skip. God, that one's close though. I could definitely see doing that. I feel like we needed a better spell to really work first. Wondrous Boxes. Oh, ooh, oh, interesting. Huh. I feel like the large mystery box is what I actually want. Although, that can screw us in a really long fight, because then you just start having a deck full of random cards. I do remember that before. I'm gonna do it. It just seems fun. This is such a bad idea, but it's fun. I still have attempts. It's cool. What if I just want to keep playing Monster Train, and so we want to keep losing? What if I'm just kind of interested to do some science? Alright. Like I said, I'm not sure... well, okay, I am pretty sure that was not the choice, but also... it just seems super fun. Oh, weird. Create a fleshling and lose mass 1. So what is a fleshling, though? How big are they? Oh, they have 5 and 5. Okay. I thought it was +5 and +5. Got you. I actually think I like this on the bottom because then the decay goes longer. I think that's what I should have done last time too. That's a bit of a problem. I don't really want Bullet to die immediately. So we hit it, so why did it not get a flesh lane? Weird. Hey, Surf, good to see you. Oh, you're right, I did. Because, yeah, we hit it and then afterwards. I was thinking that we'd still hit it as the last thing, but... Okay, yeah. Oh, this will actually let me see how much decay happens, too, for once. That'll be cool. How much does this decrease by? Let's find out. We have a lot of options. Right, I don't actually... I'd have to sit and really think about that, because this also added more decay. It's fine. I like that on here, I think. Okay, goes down by 1. Good answer. Finally know. Yeah, I know that Propagate increases troop. Thank you, though. It has been a while, so I can understand why you'd think I didn't know that. Well, I have 0, so... Womp womp. It's also not the most intuitive. Sure. I don't think I care if this dies. Fun guy in a suit here looks pretty cool. One more wave remaining? Dang. I'm like, I kind of want to kill this beforehand, and I don't... Fun guy in a suit up here is what makes sense, but that's not going to get this dead. So, I mean, I suppose I could, like... Dang. Oh, man. Aww. I wanted to kill it while it was still outside of the train. I think the best way to do that is still to do this. Now it's relentless and also dead. I'm so glad we got that as our last card. Now I get a little horde. Excellent. Mwah. Evergrowth is really neat with our extremely nasty puffball. This thing's been great. Can you turn on my light when you get a chance? Yeah. I'd appreciate it, thank you. Hell Furnace is not the worst either. Probably just Spike. We have a lot of different debuffs and buffs right now. Nothing is wildly good. Guess we got that. So if I get Amorous Inoki, then I kind of want to expand our floor, so I can have like Bullet, Inoki, and what's it called? The troop squad leader, not troop leader. But I really want extra pyre or energy or whatever for the heat. I can't even remember what these are. What the cost of it is? Ember, right? For Spike of the Legion. Interesting options. Also, I mean, this thing just seems very solid, period. I'm gonna go for the light. I want to go for 6, too. We're going to just save it. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get more Horde, because it's all just from the random mystery box. But, hey, mystery boxes can get us some cool things. Dante's Footstool. On deployment phase, draw a room card, which I don't have. Discard any number of cards, then draw that many. That one's really cool. Although I don't have that many deploys. Also, okay, Shroomponics just seems obvious. We're not gonna get that many slays. The trample is sick though. I'm gonna try it. I wish that we had the permanent upgrade again. If only we had a Valor card. Well, we do. I don't think I actually care all that much. I don't know that. I guess. Like, yeah, it's nice for propagate, but I don't know that we need another thing that's doing that. Especially when it's expensive is part of the problem. That being said, like, I mean, what else are we gonna do? Like, leave? Leave doesn't really make sense. Conduit's funny, because that also propagates. And so does Avarice propagate? I mean, I guess. Huh. I mean, propagating money. Money doesn't grow on trees. It grows on mushrooms. I'm pretty sure I had a college roommate who used mushrooms to get a lot of money, so it makes sense. Hi, Toonhead. Thank you for congratulating me on not becoming bear food. I really wanted to not get eaten, and I didn't. I did. So for those that don't know, I went backcountry backpacking. I did a makeup trip. So I've alluded to this a couple times, and I'm sure some of you know, but I guess I'll just say it for everyone else that doesn't know. And the reason why I was talking to Tanya the other day, and I was like, oh, I have to be a clown on stream. Honka, honka. Like, just sad clown noises. My little girl, my 20-year-old Misha, our little kitty, who I've had longer than I've been married to my wife, or known my wife by quite a bit, had to be put down. So we said goodbye to her on Friday. The day that I was supposed to go camping. And Tanya thankfully made me go out and do a makeup camp one instead. So yeah, she got really, really sick on Tuesday, or on Wednesday, one of those days. She got very, very sick. We took her in, spent a ton of money getting a battery of tests, and then decided that it was time. We got her better for a couple days, and she was doing a lot better, but she was still, like, she was just very sick. So I had to make the hard decision and say goodbye to her. Yeah, she had a very good life. Yeah. So now we were just dealing with all the funeral costs and everything and all that stuff. We kind of dealt with that over the last week. And then I went out into the middle of the woods and cried a whole bunch. All by myself. It was good. The first day was rough. The first day was really hard for a camping trip. I was more nervous than I normally am. It didn't help that, like, that day, I got a news story across my feed that was like, another couple died in Canada again from a bear attack. And I was like, jeez, like, it just keeps happening recently. So I'm like, going solo backcountry backpacking is not advisable, but I stay as safe as I can. It's still pretty low odds, but it is much better to be with people. I don't do that, but it is better. I did eventually, like, I really couldn't really afford it and didn't really want to pay for it, but a low sneeze was bothering me for the last couple of years. Like, get yourself a satellite responder, which I should have, because it's at least I can stay safe that way. So I finally bought one and used that. The first day that I went out, though, was really funny. Tanya dropped me off, and I started to walk to go to the hike and head out into the woods. And I walked like half a kilometer, so like 5 minutes. And then right next to me in the woods, like if I'm here, it was to my right by about 3 feet. I spooked something, and it must have been a deer, and it just crash, because like it was way louder than like a rabbit or something small like that, but something just like smashes through the trees like right next to me, 5-10 feet away. I like just fucking jumped about 10 feet in the air myself. So I was like, oh fuck, what a great way to start things off. So it was I was a little more nervous than usual. Yeah, Bigfoot, exactly. It would be very funny for me to do the Avarice. I do think getting the extra damage stacks on our trample guy is probably not a bad thing to do. Or like extra, yeah, like the Valor stacks here. So maybe I just do that. Anyway, so that's, when I've been saying it's been a tough week, that's been a lot of it. It's been tougher for a lot longer than that. Like, we realized when we said goodbye to our little girl that it was one of those things where over the last, like, 6 months, maybe even shorter than that, she was getting sick, and she was really, really old. She's been old for a long time, obviously, and she's had some problems, and she's not been herself like what she was when she was young, but she's been fine, right? Like, it was no real problem there. But the way that I describe it is over the last few months, like, it started to become, we had to spend 3 hours, 4 hours a day looking after her. And we hadn't really noticed it because it was one of those things where she was old and she needed a little bit of medicine, things like that, but she was still fine. She was still happy, all those kinds of things. And then over the last few months, like, she got a little sick, she had something go wrong, and then she got better. And then she had something go wrong, and then she got better as we gave her more medicine, like, did a bunch more tests. And we kept on doing this over and over, spending tons and tons of money, getting new medicine, getting new tests. And then she had something go wrong, and then she got a bit better, and then she had something go wrong, and then she got a bit better, and then she had something go wrong, and then she got a bit better. You can see where I'm going, and then by the end of it, we realized, we looked and we're like, oh my god, like, she was just so sick by the end of it, and we hadn't even realized how much time we'd started to spend on it, and we couldn't afford it anymore. Like, I mean, we haven't been able to afford it for a while, but we did it anyways, because we love her so much. And it eventually became very clear that we were like, oh god, yeah, like, it was the right time. I don't think that it was right to have done it earlier. I think that we kind of got the exact zone, but it was, looking back, we felt like, oh man, like, what, should we have even said goodbye even now? And then we looked back at old photos of her and we're like, oh yes, yeah, no, we needed, this was the time, like, videos and photos and things, and we're like, yeah, we really needed to say goodbye. Yeah, the moments where she was like, where she seemed like she was 5 again were very few and far between at this point. And we just needed a lot of time to look after her, and it didn't make sense. It wasn't It wasn't worth it for anyone, unfortunately. Okay, let's remove that. And I think we want to duplicate the puffball. God, I'm doing so much better because I couldn't have talked about this a couple days ago without just absolutely bawling. So again, thank you all for leaving me a little bit of time to grieve and get all the money sorted and all the, like, just general logistics done and all that. What is retreat? Send them all and retreat. I guess go to the back, probably? Yeah, advance moves to the front, retreat moves to the back. So I'm guessing that Corin goes to the back is what it means. Extinguish, apply third corruption to the front units. Right. Which that's actually okay because we can like put sacrificial troops in front for some of those. Okay, sorry. I need to actually play. I've been goofing too much. Yeah, so we're literally here. We're in a merchant... Or no, we have to be past... It has to be this one, right? Because we just did this, yeah. Oof, I could really use the money because of the trinkets. I'm gonna try. Yeah, everybody's been really awesome about it, and I appreciate that a lot. Interesting. We can still put troop in front of this, I believe. But I suppose we can see. Yes, we can. That seems too rad to not do. Man, I wish we could put this in front and let it take some of the stacks, but we kind of can't. Oh, well. I don't think we want to... Oh, boy. Oh, triggers after defeating the boss. Okay. Huh. I don't know that we want that, is the thing. I don't think we want that. I don't really want another one. Like, we've got the two prickly puffballs. We've got Squad Leader and Inoki. And that's enough to basically fill a room. I mean, I guess we could do another one. I suppose I could do the whelp, which is... That one's almost interesting. But I don't think I need 2 copies of that. We would have 1 copy, right? And I can't put it here, can I? Or I can, because it's not a cardless unit. It's just a unit that we got a card off of. Huh. Okay, that's kind of funny. Sure. Gonna let this do a little bit less corruption to our guy. Seems pretty good. Oh, actually, I should have... Well, no, same thing. It's okay. Hey, Bloomin', good to see you. Let's get a billion avarice, why not? Hey, Momo, good to see you. I kind of hope that it doesn't die here. Dang, because we really want the avarice to go off again. Unfortunate. It's not like this matters. Whatever. There, we just want the Lazarus League. I haven't seen them yet, so... Truffles is funny. So, did I get the copy of the dragon? I sure did. That's great. So now we can just, like, make a floor that just gives us 1,000,000 gold. That's so sick. Yeah, I'm very, very early on, madame. I think I grow room. Shake the money maker's fun, but That's cool, but I don't think I actually need that anymore. Interesting. I've heard that the Lazarus League is a lot of fun. Okay, let's take a look at what these are first. When a unit without Pyrogel gains it, it gains +6 stacks. On turn start, spawn 1 on each floor per 20 cards. I don't necessarily want to do that because it actually blocks our prickly puffballs, weirdly enough. I want the troop on one floor. Interesting. Jack Strips was always really good in the last one, especially when you don't necessarily have an easy way to deal damage to the back rows. But I think we actually kind of do with our Decay and the Pyrogel and all that kind of stuff. I'm interested in Lost Luggage. That just seems like a blast. Yeah, they're both really cool. Oh, I remember this. Also, this is from the Inkbound game, right? I think that's what it was. I remember Inkbound being a lot of fun when it was the demo. It was interesting because it's very much the Quest 64 combat in a lot of ways. Like, a little refined, but it's, in so many ways, it's Quest 64, which is really, really funny. That wasn't Quest 64's problem, as it turns out. I kind of feel like just the Dazed is so good, although them not attacking us isn't what we want. None of these are really... Huh. Like, the Bloodletter is okay? Daisy in the front is really strong, but also we actually want them to be hitting us. These are all really, really strong and also, like, not that good for us specifically, funny enough. Those all seem awesome, and also, like, but not for us. Really, really cool. Not for me. Same with, like, this one. Like, this one's so sick, but also I'm like, I don't really want them on every floor, so I guess we just reroll? That feels so bad, but yeah. I mean, it means that our deck is just really good so far. Now, that is a thing that I want. Also, non-banner units is not a bad idea. I forgot about the whole banner thing until it just said it. Although, it's really only Whelp. Yeah. Not that I can do it anyway. right? Do I even want to remove anything? I don't think I do. The part of the reason is that we actually need a bigger deck for Large Mystery Box to not destroy us, because Large Mystery Box can just RNG you to death sometimes. So I think we might not want to change that. It might just be leave it. I think it's just leave it. Having a little bit of gold actually makes sense anyways, because if we're adding random cards, you never know when we just hit something that's like, oh, you've got to spend gold to do this. Especially with Pyre Bound. I don't think we propagate their buffs, right? I don't think. I guess we'll figure out. Okay, I've liked these ones on the bottom because applying the decay early makes sense. But what if I just want to make like a lot of money with our avarice stacks? Because then we want it on the bottom for the bullet. So obviously the right thing is that way. Because money is good, and I want more of it. Aw, we didn't get our guy? That sucks. Yo! Good to see you, Jeff. How you doing? Hopefully you're having a good night. Oh, right, because I put the fungi in front, I can't actually use my avarice now. Dang, I fucked it up. I fucked up my combo. Although, I do get avarice that way, so that's fun. We'll manage, even if it moves to the top, it's okay. All those decay stacks will actually still work. Could just take a little bit of damage. I don't mind that much. Unfortunately, I don't get to kill that. It's okay. So we get hit by 6. Screwed that up. We need to get this right away. It's a good thing we've got that loot crate or whatever, lost luggage. Hey, Tiris, good to see you. Y'all should definitely check out Jeff, by the way. Very, very fun streamer. Does a lot of very cool charity things. Well, this fight's starting to get out of hand. Yeah, that's not what we want. It's this little fucker that's the obnoxious thing, obviously. It's only on one thing. What am I thinking? Right. Could make sure that this dies. And now this happens, where we just immediately blow this floor up. So I don't even have to care about the top floor. I mean... okay. Man, I really wish that we'd gotten more of the avarice on the bottom floor. We should have, like, triple this. We have a fair bit of consume and we get them off of the mystery box. That's interesting. I don't think I care. Wax cap is a really reasonable one to put in the back for a bunch of things. I actually like that. I think we can skip that. Spike of the Legion or Spike of the Banished? With Emberstone is pretty cool. Eight times Valor is certainly reasonable. But I don't think I care about that. I just need to put the stack on it so we can start propagating. We have a lot of money is the thing to remember. A lot of money, and we're gonna get a lot more. It's nice to propagate more, but I'm also worried that, like, I just want to be able to do this for, like, 0 sometimes. I suppose same here, though. It's fine. We'll put it on the Legion. I don't really want the spell chain. Unless we're doing Proliferate. It's possible there. We're gonna remove a little bit of this. Just a touch. Another grow room. We can grow again. Heaven's leader of the cherubs has been manipulated by the Titan of Dominion. Kale and his cherubs grant damage shield 1 to enemy units. Sure. Hey, buddy! Aw, what a good boy. Guess what we have? The sun. Hi, buddy. Do you want to come over?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
What do you see? The boy.
I know. He started hitting me. Come on. Spam your kitties if you've got them. Oh, buddy. I know. Listen, I want my money. Oh, I know, buddy. That's so sweet. Come on, whelp. Where's our whelp? Did we really not get it again? Oh, that's so tragic. I want Avarice for this. That sucks. Oh, I also fucked up the rally order there. Oops. Man, I'm actually really sad about that. Twice we've drawn almost half the deck and haven't hit it? Come on. Give me the odds. Let me have my whelp. Hey, don't you hit me. That whelp is too good to get into my hand. Stuck up little bastard. There you are. I haven't really been paying attention to what's going on. Who cares? We're just crushing things. This one's gonna be annoying. Okay. Where are my... I did still have a bunch of eager conscripts. They just all are in the bottom. Got you. Okay. Sure, why not? Why not have every single one of them in the bottom? That makes sense. Does save it? Man, that's fucking ridiculous. Come on. Ugh. Gross. This is a real bad time. Well, we'll take a little damage here. It's okay. I don't think I actually want Infectory, because it goes in front and stops this from happening. So I should have put the lava there. I guess that we were trying to hit him, but eh. I'm really annoyed about how this kind of turned out. Noxious. We'll just tank a little bit of pyre damage. We've got the payoff, so it's... we'll manage. Okay, that one I don't care about. This is gonna hit us again. That's fine. I mean, I don't like it, but we'll manage. Dang, still dying. Oh well. We're getting a little bit of money. Big thing is I'm getting paid. Well, that's very dead. Who cares about this being eaten? one's at minus 15. This thing is living, which I don't like. Okay. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we took a bunch of damage. No, I didn't necessarily need to. I probably could have played better, but also, we win. That's pretty good. I do like getting paid, and we are getting paid. I can take a fair bit of damage if you just pay me, as it turns out. Sorry about that. Oh, buddy. You've seen me. I've eaten Carolina Reapers for money. I'll do it. I'll take some damage for it. I might need to do some marathon type stuff again soon. Definitely need to do some charity things, but I'm bad about the whole, should I do something to get myself paid? And the answer is, yeah, maybe I should. I think I'm gonna go for the money because we already got the mystery box. I actually need the Pyro Remains this time. I don't really need the cash here. We're already doing enough propagate. I think I actually go for the other one. I guess we should probably buy everything. Yeah, okay. Being intrinsic's actually not that good. This one, though... Well, we're not going to propagate too much yet, is the problem. Always start out with some Pyrogel, I suppose. I don't even know that we want to Eager Conscript that much. Maybe. Sure. What would we like to duplicate? We should probably duplicate something. Or a few somethings. That seems good enough. I guess... Sure. Let's do that. Not bad. Do I need 400? You know what? I'm all full. I think I'm actually good for once. Still, I think that may be the first time that I have ever turned down any of those in either game. I like always do that, but I'm like, you know what? Man, where's my little whelp? Where'd my guy? Where'd my boy at? Never seem to get him. Oh, right, when we slay that happen. God, I might just wait then? I'm just gonna not kill that. Where's my fucking whelp? Where's my guy? Where's my boy? My lovely boy. Oh, I was not looking. Ugh. Right, okay. Hold up. I think I actually need to do that. I lose the whelp possibility on the bottom, but alright. What do you do? Obnoxious. Yo, Smite, good to see you. Hopefully you're doing okay. I've heard about the splash zone. So I'm sorry to hear that. For those that don't know, Smite had his basement flood much like we did this year. So we've all had a lot of fun. And is now doing a big marathon to help raise money and fix the problem. Or at least the money side of it a bit. Good to see all you wonderful raiders. I'm Ilian. This is Roguary, where I'm trying to beat every single roguelike that I own or that chat gives to me. I've been doing it for a little while. And I also do a lot of different things. I've been streaming for a long time. A very, 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 very long time. I do another thing called Dosider. If you wanted to see it all, it's all at ilion.neocities.org. Where I've been ranking DOS games. We're going to be doing that on Friday. So thank you for being here. I can't remember what Smite was doing today. But definitely check out the Splash Zone stuff. That'll just save us some damage on the top, I guess. Okay, now we're set up a little better. This one's gonna suck. Oh, hi, buddy. Go ahead. What are you doing? Sorry, I got a friend here, just off screen. We got the creature. Good boy. I know, I gotta scoot your bum over though because you lay on the keyboard. Unfortunately painful on that top row. I like the avarice, but we've got a lot of money. I should just kill this. I don't need to take damage on our top end. Wow, that one would be wildly good for us a lot of the time. Thinking about what gives us the most money here. Yeah, screw it, sure. Not that I really need to worry about the most money. I think we're probably good on that. I mean, imagine being able to kill him on the first floor with, like, literally no problem, and just being worried about how much money I get? Yeah, I don't know. I think we're doing okay. I think a second wax cap does make sense. I'll take the pyre health just because. I feel like that's not a bad idea. Speaking of good ideas. Suppose I should have looked at this too. I think we've got enough money to not worry about it though. On harvest, okay. Sure. Yeah. Sure! That seems okay. We did just make that 3 cost once. That's probably alright. Is that good? I think that might be good. I might actually want to duplicate the merged equipment again, so that I have one for each of them. It's also reasonable. Just thinking. Because if we reroll this, can we do a deployable upgrade again? I don't actually know. No, okay. Dang. More possibility for the tuned whetstone to land on the merged equipment. Well, it's already 100%, because that's the only equipment that I have left in the deck. That's it. That's the one. So I don't think we can actually upgrade it. Yeah. I don't think we can upgrade the odds stat since the upgrade is already 100%. But maybe we could get it to 200%, a thing that exists. Good to see you, Paldo, by the way. Welcome, welcome. It's been a little while. Hopefully you're doing really good. Like, the only reward I haven't done is that one, which I don't want. I don't think... I mean, I could... I guess. I'll even get rid of that, too. It's fine. I mean, 200% is kind of a silly concept because it's... Anyway, but... better ways to say that than percentages. Oh no, our units have melee weakness 1. Oh no! It might actually be a problem. Certainly a possibility. Why did I do that? I actually don't need the money. I just realized, like, wait, this is the last turn. What does it matter? Hold up. I mean, it's style, so there is that. Think about all those style points I'm getting. I am getting a lot. There are cards that we can get that care about how much money we have too, so there is a thing. So I think there's a reason for that. I think it's alright. Oh, wow. Problem. Huh. Not having any damage on this turn is unfortunate. Okay, that keeps our guy alive. The one. It's just everything else that's now a problem. Okay, we should still be fine. Now, one turn was bad, but I think otherwise we're okay. Not being able to put the wax cap down was certainly an issue. I might just let these hit us. Do I care that much? I mean, it sucks, but it's okay. And I could also just, honestly, propagating here might be better. Could get rid of this just so we don't have it anymore, which is reasonable. Not clogging up our deck. Like, wildly enough, that's actually not the worst idea. It's okay. We'll do that. Hey, emus. Good to see you. I can just take this. It sucks, but I think I can just take it. I could actually... Let's do that. 36 regen, not bad. Yeah, and with the sap, they hardly deal damage. Speaking of with the sap. Okay. Looking good. GG! And that means we get the trophy. And another game back into the cleared pile. We did have it where Mercurio donated to preemptively re-add this, so it goes to the clear pile and then immediately moves back off of it. And that means we're on to Insurmountable, a game that I have never played. It got donated by BS Ben, I believe. And BS Ben just locked it in. Yeah, I figure that there's like an endless mode, extra heart kind of thing. I don't know when the thing happens. Oh, interesting. I haven't played this a whole lot. As you can tell by me not actually having all of the clans unlocked even. This game has 5 clans. I got all the clans just now. I just unlocked this one. There is a another DLC clan that I don't have because I didn't get the DLC yet. Oh. So what is this? Okay. Something. A thing happened, sure. We can't escape to skip. Yeah, I thought there was maybe an unlock there at the end of it. I think the story in this game's... It sucks shit. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think they needed to add it. It's not particularly good, and there was no reason for it. Nobody came to the story. The story in this game exists. I think that it's worse than it exists. I think that it is a net negative. Unfortunately. It's kind of a baffling decision that it's in here at all. If it didn't autoplay, I wouldn't mind it. Yeah, but I just feel like they didn't need to spend any time on it. It's not at all what anyone cared about. Like, did you care about the deep lore and story of the first one? No? Because you're a person? You're a human being? And nobody cared about the first one and that it had story? Did it have story? Like, it was fine. You didn't need it. It wasn't a thing that mattered. But with that, I am going to end the stream a little early tonight. I still have some things to do. It's been a tough week. A little bit more than a week, for sure. But I will be back on Friday. So I'm ramping really into wedding season. For those that don't know, sorry, I'm a wedding photographer, so it's very, very busy for me right now. And also, yeah, we took some time off because I did have to say goodbye to my little girl. We had her for 20 years, and unfortunately, it was time to say goodbye. So we needed some time off. I appreciate everybody coming back for my first stream back, and us just kind of relaxing and having a little bit of fun. We'll be doing more regular streams again soon, so I'm slowly I've gotten all the finances and final arrangements and stuff in order, and we got everything kind of wrapped up, I think, now. So thanks, Mercurio. So we're good to go on that, I think, and it's getting easier to go through the days, so I'll be back again to full strength soonish. We needed some time off. I went out into the wilderness and sat by myself for a while. I did a backcountry backpacking trip all by myself, and that regened a lot of my mental health, I think. It helped a bit, so I will be back again on Friday. Like I said, we're going to do DOS-ider, some more ranking of DOS games. But if I'm still in and out a little flaky for the next while, it is because I have 3 weddings next weekend, a wedding this weekend, and of course, we're still wrapping up all of that kind of stuff. So it's just been tough. So don't go away. I'm going to host you over to somebody else, and I will update the website with all the information on us finishing off Monster Train 2. If you don't know, we have a NeoCities page that has all the information, stats and everything on all these games, and on all of the stuff that I do, on the podcast, on DOS-ider, our ranking of DOS games, on Roguary, all the attempts and things that it has taken me to clear the games. It's got links to every single episode, with timestamps and everything, so you can get exactly where you need to go if you want to see a specific game. And yeah, it's been great. If you like the stream, those follows mean a lot. And I will be back, like I said, Friday. I keep saying that. Sorry. I feel like I've been concussed. I mentioned that before, but I'm still getting back into things after. It's wild how much it takes out of you mentally and just what that does to you. Let's host you to somebody else, though. Let's find someone real cool to host on over to. How about let's host to the Great Gilder Sneeze, who I haven't been able to see in a little while, and I hope you all have a wonderful night.